the horses?
There and back. By the stable.
Go on back there and wait for me.
I'm not going with you. I'm scared, Reich. I'll meet you later, any place you say. I got to talk to you, Reich. I'm scared all the time now. I can't stand it anymore.
Go on back there and get the horses ready.
Give me that.
Yes, senor.
Not this way. Go out the front door. Go on. Charlie's place. You stay here. I'll get in touch with you.
They got all my negotiable assets. Drafts, bills of exchange, everything. If I can't get back what's been stolen, my bank's out of business. It's the truth.
I don't know about them papers George is talking about, but I know how much sweat there is in 6 months of pan and gold. There's only 2 graves there, and there ought to be 3. We keep on talking about making a decent town for ourselves, but we don't do anything about it. You and me are out working a rocker all day, and some people are sitting around figuring how to grab our sack of dust. I say we round up these people and run them out of town. There ain't so many of them. You know who they are. Old Jake there, for one. I say we round them up and run them out of town. We're gonna run this town decent from now on. So tell your friends to stay away from Poker Flat. We're giving you the horses them bandits left and a couple of days' grub. Just don't try and come back here, that's all. We've used that tree before, and we'll use it again.
There's one thing that turns my stomach is respectability.
That fella give me this horse. He just up and give it to me. It's the first time anybody ever give me anything.
You got any place to go on it?
Never had my own horse before.
I used to have horses. Oh, they each out of house and home. Man robs the bank, kills 2 people, and I get run out of town. Me, run out of this crummy little mining camp.
You don't like it any better than you do.
Well, what are we going to do?
Makes no difference to me.
I say let's head for San Francisco.
With 2 days' food?
Ladies, it's a pleasure to have made your acquaintance.
Where are you going?
Up over the hill to Sandy Bar.
Don't you think we ought to stick together?
Why, miss? We just got run out of town together. We didn't get married.
What about San Francisco?
Fine city, but not for me.
You'd rather take a chance on another one of these shanty towns? I should think you'd be embarrassed.
I've also been embarrassed in San Francisco. Good luck to you.
We'd like to go over the pass with you, if you don't mind.
Suit yourself.
I thought gamblers were supposed to be gentlemen.
They're supposed to be. Actually, they're just gamblers. You a stranger around here?
That's right.
I thought I saw you yesterday out in front of the hotel.
I'm surprised you noticed me.
You didn't look surprised. And how'd you get with this distinguished little group?
For a man that doesn't want company, you ask a lot of questions.
Sorry.
You hate everybody? Or just us?
I don't know anybody well enough to hate them.
Kind of lonesome, isn't it?
My business, you don't play partners.
You can pull out on us anytime you want to.
I had that figured out myself.
Easy, girl, now. Easy. Ain't nothing to be scared of.
Jake!
right here. Don't go away now.
I've had enough of this. I can't go any further.
This'll make you feel good.
Well, drunk or sober, this ain't no trip for a lady.
Fella told me once, he said, Jake, if you ever get hold of a good horse or a good woman, don't let go. I got me a good horse.
You better quit while you're ahead.
She's got a bad ankle.
What do you want to do? Shoot me?
I don't know how much good this'll do, but it's better than nothing.
You think she'll be able to ride?
Not very far. Getting kind of cold up here.
What are we going to do?
There used to be an old cabin along this trail somewhere. I'll go see if I can find it.
I sure hope he can find that cabin.
Oh, there isn't any cabin. He's not coming back. She's not either.
Going someplace?
Just taking a look around, like I told you.
I'm not blaming you for pulling out on us. But I think we got a right to know. There isn't any cabin, is there?
It's been a long time since I was up here.
That's what I figured.
Howdy, Mr. Oakhurst. Remember me? Tom Dakin from Sandy Bar.
Sure. Hi, Tom. How are things at Sandy Bar?
Fine.
Where are you heading for?
Poker Flat. How far is it from here?
That took me about 8 hours.
That's longer than we figured.
You can make it in 5 or 6 hours if you push.
I don't know. We had a rough time coming over the pass. Piney's pretty tired. This here's Piney. Snowing real hard up on the crest. Never thought we would get through.
Fixing to snow some more right here.
Piney isn't feeling too good. Honey, I think we ought to hole up for the night.
Gets pretty cold up here to be sleeping out.
Oh, we passed a little cabin up there, a couple of miles back.
That must be McPherson's old place. Thought it was around here somewhere. Tom and Piney, this is Jake and the Duchess.
How do you do?
I mean, Mrs. Shipton. I guess I don't know your name.
It's Cal.
Cal what?
Just Cal. If there's anything I can do for you, Mrs. Shipton.
You can draw me a hot bath and ring for some champagne. Sorry, honey. Thanks.
There's a fireplace in there and a bed if you want to lie down.
Jake? Go unsaddle the horses and bring the bedrolls in.
I sure hope this blows over.
Pretty early in the season for a bad storm.
What's the trouble?
Chimney's blocked. One of the stones came loose. See if you can find something to prop it open with. Something that won't burn.
Looks like they stripped this place clean. There's another fireplace in there. Why don't we use that one?
Wouldn't matter. They all use the same chimney.
Seems a shame to use a good gun that way.
Better than freezing to death.
Go outside and rustle up some more firewood while we can still get at it.
There's nothing like a cold supper to make you feel miserable. Going to bed.
I'll help you. I'm going in, too.
Night, honey. Get some rest.
I'm sorry about today.
What about today?
I thought you were running out on us.
Good night. Where are you going?
I'm going to see about my horse. They get cold, too, just like a human.
We better take it easy on the food.
Why? What do you mean?
Just to play it safe, that's all.
I'm a little worried about Piney. She's not feeling too good.
What's the matter with her?
Well, you see, we were going over to Poker Flat to get married. They haven't got any preacher over in Sandy Bar. We've been wanting to get married for a couple of years. Piney's father kept saying no. You know how old man Wilson is. If he'd let us alone, we'd be married now and everything would be all right. You see, We found out Piney's gonna have a baby. We want to have the baby.
I didn't say anything.
No, but I know what you're thinking. You gotta be getting plenty of food, rest. You think we'll get out of here tomorrow?
Sure. We'll be out of here the first thing in the morning. Better go see what old Jake's doing to those horses.
I've got to find my horse.
You get lost, you crazy coot!
I got to find my horse. I got to find my horse. I want my horse. She'll freeze to death out there all alone. It ain't right.
Go out there again, you'll freeze to death.
It wasn't her fault. She didn't understand that song. I didn't mean to scare them. I was just trying to cover up.
All right, go to bed.
We'll go and find them on, John. Me and you will find them.
Get out of here and go to bed.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry.
Is anything wrong?
No, everything's fine. Jake just stampeded the horses.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Look, I didn't adopt this crazy outfit. I told you this morning I figured the odds for myself.
Had a good chance to run out on us this afternoon.
Well, don't let that fool you. I'm looking out for me. And I'm pulling out the minute I can. You'll be on your own.
That's all right with me. I like being on my own. It's been too long.
What's been too long?
I even like being here.
Where would you be if you weren't here?
I'd be holed up in a shack someplace, scared to death.
I wouldn't say this was much of an improvement. Aren't you scared here?
Of what? A snowstorm?
You never did tell me why they threw you out of town.
They didn't like the company I was keeping. And I don't blame them.
Why not?
Oh, it's a long story. Sometimes you get in so deep you can't get out. And maybe you never get in that deep.
I try not to.
Yeah, I noticed that. I wonder why.
Maybe I just want people to stay on the other side of the table. This fellow you were talking about. What'd he do?
He robbed a bank, shot a couple of people.
And then ran out on you.
No. He didn't run out on me. But I might run out on him.
Getting scared?
I'm getting unscared. I've been scared for the last 2 years. Scared of everything. Getting up in the morning, going to bed at night, of getting beat up. Scared of being alive.
Why didn't you pull out?
I don't know. I just couldn't. Got to be like a bad habit, like drinking too much. You know it's no good for you, but you want it just the same.
Were you in love with him?
I guess it always starts that way. Pretty soon the train's going so fast, you're afraid to jump off. You can't scare me with a snowstorm. Only one thing could ever scare me again. And I'm gonna run so far he'll never find me. When are you figuring to get out of here?
In the morning.
Will you take me with you?
No. From here on, I travel alone.
$9,800. I'll split it with you if you get me out of here.
So you got the money, too? You're a smart girl. Without the horses, it's even money I can get through alone. If I take you, the odds go up. Way up. It's a long shot.
All you gotta do is get me to a town. Is it a deal?
Yeah. It's a deal. Your hands are cold.
Well, good night.
Wait a minute. Need an extra blanket? You better sleep out here tonight. You'll never get next to that fire. Take off your shoes. You'll be more comfortable.
I thought you didn't like taking care of people.
That's what I thought. Good night.
Joe, first I'm getting out of here.
Huh?
We gotta do something. Pretty soon it'll be too late. This storm keeps up, we'll never get out.
Where are you going?
To get some help. See if I can't get through to Poker Flat.
Did Jake tell you about the horses?
No.
They're gone.
I tried on foot. I got to try it anyway.
Do you think those people in Poker Flat will come up here in a storm like this?
They gotta come if I tell them about Piney. I'll make them come.
They don't care about Piney.
What am I gonna do? I can't make it stop snowing. I'm not gonna sit here and watch her starve to death.
I'm telling you, they won't come.
Maybe they'd come up here for money. Their own money.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Tell them this is their money. Tell them they can have it if they send some help.
Where'd you get this?
It came from Poker Flat. They know all about it.
I know it's none of my business. But if you really want to get them up here, that's not the way to do it. Don't give them all of it. Give them a sample. Let them come up here and get the rest.
You think this'll make them come?
You just get to Poker Flat. They'll come all right.
Well, you folks take care of Piney for me. Give her my share of the food, will you?
Stay on the trail going down. Don't try any shortcuts.
You tell her goodbye for me. I don't want to wake her up.
Look, there's something you don't know. That kid in there's gonna have a baby.
Yeah. What about it?
Maybe you had a reason for not giving Tom all that money. Maybe you still figured we could run out with the rest of it.
You really have been keeping bad company, haven't you? I don't play that way. If I make a deal, I stick to it.
I can't figure you out.
Maybe that's because I'm a gambler, not a crook. You've got a good chance of getting help now. You take it easy on the food and you'll be all right.
Don't go. Please don't go.
Why not? I told you I was leaving.
Take me with you, will you?
Better off here. Tom will be back with help in a day or two.
I want to go with you. You're afraid, aren't you? Afraid of getting in too deep? I can see it. I could see it last night. What are you fighting all the time? What is it you're afraid of?
It's no dice. What's the matter?
There's somebody outside. It's Reich.
Get your coat.
No.
There's a back door out.
No, I can't.
Why not?
I got to stay here. I got to tell him.
Tell him what?
About Tom. About Tom leaving him. If those people come up here from Poker Flat, they'll kill him.
He's got it coming to him, hasn't he?
I can't leave without warning him. You go on, please, go on.
I thought you said you were through with him.
I was. I am. But I can't leave him there to get killed.
Why?
I can't, that's all. Because I lived with him for 2 years. Because I'm married to him. Now get out. Hello, Reich.
There's other people here. Where are they?
Inside. We got run out of town, Reich.
Yeah, I know. Charlie told me. Where's the money?
Right here. You look tired.
The horse fell in the snow and broke his leg coming over here. These other people. They know anything about me?
No.
You weren't trying to run out on me, were you?
I told you, Reich, they threw us out of town.
You could have left word for me. You could have told Charlie.
I didn't have time, I swear I didn't.
You didn't try. Why didn't you go to Charlie's place?
I'm getting hungry.
Who's that?
His name is Jack.
What do you want?
I lost my horse. I gotta find my horse. I never seen you before. Well, I've been looking all over for this.
Leave that alone.
I can't keep track of things no more. Let's have a drink, mister.
Go on out, Jake.
Yeah. I gotta go out and find my horse. I gotta find my horse.
He crazy?
Yeah, kind of.
Coming over the back trail from Charlie's place, I nearly went crazy myself. I killed you 40 times on the way over here.
Why, Riker?
I couldn't figure out if you were double-crossing me.
Oh, I forgot about the money.
I wasn't talking about the money.
Don't, Riker.
What's the matter with you?
Don't! You're hurting me. Riker!
What do you want?
My name's Oakhurst, John Oakhurst. I thought we might as well get acquainted.
What's going on out here?
We have a visitor. Mrs. Shipton, Miss Wilson. I don't believe I know this gentleman's name. But I saw him in Poker Flat the night the bank was held up.
You talk a lot, don't you?
Just making conversation. I just happened to see you that night.
You're a liar. Get your hands up. Turn around. Where is it? What? Your gun. The one you were reaching for.
I lost it on the way up here.
Get over that.
Tom!
Thought you said his name was Jake.
Jake, Tom? Either one.
Sit down. All of you. Is this all the food you got?
Yes.
It's not gonna last very long. This storm keeps up, somebody's gonna get pretty hungry. Find your horse?
No. All I could find was this.
Wouldn't do you any good if you did find him. Ain't nobody going any place.
I should have gone after her last night like I wanted her.
I told you to leave that alone.
Eat it yourself.
I'm not very hungry.
I said eat it yourself. How about some poker? You're not making any money that way.
Not making any mistakes either.
I always figured this was a woman's game.
It's a gambler's game, too. Maybe that's why they call it patience.
Thought you might be getting restless for a little action.
I don't mind a little action. But I don't get restless until the odds are right. I'll play poker with you.
You should have brought some more of that chicken. What you had here wasn't hardly enough grub for 2 people.
How many cards?
1.
Mind if I give you some advice? Never draw to an inside straight.
How do you know what I got?
My business to know. Pair of kings.
You wouldn't try to cheat, would you?
If I wanted to cheat, I could win a lot faster.
Give me some more chips.
Take some of mine.
I thought you were a gambler.
I'd hardly call this gambling. Unless you want to put the gun up on the table.
Give me the chips.
What happens when I win all your money?
You're not that far ahead. How much you got there?
$1,200.
I still got plenty left. 8,600 if you want to know.
All right, let's say you got a lot of money. If you want to play, let's play.
Now, wait a minute.
You gonna play or aren't you?
How much you got here?
I don't know. Maybe I miscounted. What's the difference?
$500. That's the difference. You got 1,200. I got 8,100. There's 500 missing.
How do you know?
What happened to that 500?
I don't know, Reich.
What do you mean you don't know? I give you 9,800.
I haven't got it.
What about him?
No.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
What happened to that old guy, Jake or Tom, whatever his name is?
He's asleep. Can't you leave him alone?
Wait a minute, Reich. There was a fella here. Piney's young man. He went down to Poker Flat to get some help for us. He's got the 500.
How'd he get it?
I gave it to him. We figured the only way to get him up here was to promise him some money.
didn't you tell me those people were coming? You knew they'd recognize those notes. Why didn't you tell me?
I was going to. I guess I just remembered. We had to get help, Reich.
I've been here all day. Why didn't you tell me?
I figured there was plenty of time.
What were you gonna do? Wait till they got here? Maybe you want to see me strung up on a tree.
How did I know you were coming?
You didn't tell me after I got here. Why not?
I just don't know, Reich.
Why didn't you tell me?
Take it easy.
No, Reich, no.
When did that fellow leave for Poker Flat?
Just before you got here.
Means they ought to be back by noon tomorrow. If they're coming.
Well, that'll give us plenty of time to get acquainted.
Get in there. All of you. You're gonna sleep in there tonight. You stay here.
Sleep well.
Why didn't you keep going? What'd you have to come back for?
Wanted to meet your husband. He's charming.
I'm hungry.
Shut up. Get in there. You too. What about him?
What about him?
Nice-looking fella. What's going on?
Nothing.
Look, I don't have time to fool around, not with those people coming. What's going on?
I told you,
I know
Reich.
what you told me.
Those people don't even know you're here.
They know their money's here. They'll be looking for trouble. You're the one that got me into this. You're gonna get me out.
What do you mean?
You're gonna meet him at the door, just like I wasn't here. You're gonna talk him inside where I can get at him. Don't worry about making any mistakes. I'll be right behind you. That gambler. He's the only one who could give me any trouble.
You got the gun. Why don't you tell him to mind his own business?
Maybe he's not smart enough.
He's smart enough.
You don't want anything to happen to him, do you?
I don't like killing, that's all.
What about the window?
What about it?
We can get out that way through the window.
Who wants to be out there in that storm?
We got to try to do better than that.
Maybe you ought to have a talk with that gambler. You tell him to mind his own business. I think he'd listen to you. Go on in there and talk to him. Talk to all of them.
What do you want me to say?
Just tell him not to try anything, not to get any ideas. Don't tell him anything else.
Maybe you ought to do your own talking. They won't pay any attention to me.
Remember what happened to the stage driver up at Calaveras? You don't want to see that happen again, do you?
No.
Go on in there. Tell him I don't want any nonsense.
What's he up to? What's he gonna do?
I came in here to tell you what you got to do.
What's that?
You got to mind your own business, no matter what he does.
He sent you in here, didn't he?
Listen to me, will you? I know him. I know what'll happen. Just do whatever he tells you and don't try anything. I'm trying to help you. Can't you see that?
Are you?
What happens when those people get here?
I don't know.
going to kill him, isn't he?
All I know is you got to look out for yourselves, or you'll never get out of here.
But what about Tom?
You ought to know what I'm talking about. You always look out for yourself.
I'm going to get out of here in the morning. That fellow's bad. He's real bad. I'm going to find my horse, and I'm going to run.
What about you, John? You still figuring the odds for yourself?
No. No, it looks like we're all playing against the house. What about you? You can help us if you want to. But you gotta make up your mind. You belong in here or out there.
I came in here to help you.
Start talking so we can figure out what to do.
I've told you what to do, but you won't pay any attention to me. Don't do anything.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks.
What'd they say?
They think you're wonderful.
You got a sense of humor. That's what I like about you. Wait a minute. I want to talk to you. I said I want to talk to you.
I don't feel like talking.
On the way over, I was thinking about killing you. And I was thinking about loving you, too.
Let me go, Reich. Let me go. Let me go. No, Reich.
You don't want anybody getting killed, do you?
Leave it alone.
I got to keep the fire going or we'll freeze to death.
You go to bed. That'll keep you warm.
Wonder how long a person can last without any food.
I don't know. Try and forget about it.
I keep thinking that it's all my fault. If it hadn't been for me, Tom wouldn't have gone. We wouldn't have been here in the first place.
Try and get some sleep, honey. You need the rest.
Good morning. Breakfast ready yet?
That's not so funny.
You wouldn't disturb the ladies, would you? Too bad you finished all that food up last night. Wasn't very smart, was it?
I can hold out till noon.
And what if they don't get here by noon? In fact, what if they don't get here at all?
They'll get here.
Why? Because you want them to? Suppose they don't. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh. Looks like we struck a nerve that time.
Me?
Cut it out, I said.
It's 8:30. Maybe they're going to wait till spring.
I used to wash dishes in a restaurant. I used to throw food away right in the garbage pan. Steak and roast beef and mashed potatoes with butter. No. Oh.
Well, looks like I won't get back to Frisco at all. That was one thing I really wanted to do.
A couple of things I wanted to do myself.
Do you ever hear of Big Bill Stoker?
Who hasn't?
Still got a key to his house up on Knob Hill. Kept it for 20 years. It's a gold key. Always wanted to go back there and walk in on him just to see him squirm. Not everybody that could make $10 million squirm. But I could have done it.
Anyway, doesn't make much difference now, does it?
No, I guess not.
Shut up, will you?
It stopped snowing, ain't snowing no more.
Stopped half an hour ago. How's anybody gonna get through that?
With a horse you could. I bet you could with a horse.
You're out of your head.
I'm gonna go out and find my horse. I'm gonna find, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna...
All of you. I told you not to try anything. Nobody's getting out of here. Sit down. Cut out the chatter.
Why don't you relax and stop waving that gun around? I always wanted to see one of you trigger boys when you didn't have anything to shoot at.
I got plenty to shoot at.
Put it away. You can't scare us, because we're finished anyway. So are you. You can't shoot your way out of this one.
I'm gonna get out of here.
No, you're not. You're gonna stay here and starve to death with your belly in a knot, just like the rest of us. Go on out and shoot yourself some snow.
You're scared, aren't you, Reich? You're scared clean through. I never saw you scared before.
Mrs. Shipton, what's the matter?
I don't know.
Leave her alone. Get out of my way.
Sorry, Mr. Rivers.
Just be quiet. Don't you worry.
Please let me help you.
You've got enough to do taking care of yourself.
Get out of here, you two. Never mind about her.
Bring me some of that whiskey.
Where's that bottle? Where's that bottle?
I don't know.
You're lying. Who took it? That old guy. Where is he? Where is he? Tell me, where'd he go? Where'd he...
Where's he going?
Out after Jake.
I told you not to try anything. I told all of you. Maybe now it won't smell so bad in here.
We liked the way he smelled.
What's the matter with you? You crazy too?
What if he was a little crazy?
Quit chattering, will you? Get in there where you belong.
I'm sleeping in there tonight.
You're gonna do what I tell you.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I'm not afraid of you, Reich. I'm just not scared anymore.
Come on. All right, you two, get in there. Both of you. And stay there. You understand? Open the door. Open it up! Open it up now! What's the matter with you?
I'm through with you. You and I are finished no matter what happens.
Think I'm gonna let you walk out on me?
I'd have done it long ago, only I didn't have the nerve.
It's on account of that gambler, isn't it?
No, it's on account of you.
What are you talking about?
You're no good, Reich. Robbing and killing, that's all you know. I hate you, Reich. I hate your guts.
There was plenty of times when you didn't hate me.
Maybe I was too busy hating myself.
It's on account of that gambler, isn't it?
Isn't it? Get away from me.
Would you like to run off with him, wouldn't you?
Sure I would. I'd go with him in a minute, any place. Only he wouldn't have me. I don't blame him. I'll kill you. Leave me alone.
I'll kill him.
Leave me alone, Ray! Ray, no! Look! Look, Mr. Shipton. It must be Tom. Just as soon as they walk in, we've got to warn.
I'll take care of that.
No, you can't. I'm going to go.
You're going to do what I tell you. You're going to stay right in here no matter what happens.
Drop that gun! Get out of here, Duchess! Drop that gun!
Come out of there. Come on, I need you. Come on. Come on. I'll leave him alone.
Tom!
Come on, get up. Call to him. Tell him to come over here. You hear what I said? Call to him right now.
I'm not going to do it.
One more chance, that's all you get.
I can't. I'm not going to do it.
Where's Piney? Is she all right?
Yes, in the cabin.
Cal. Wait a minute. What are you going to Poker Flat for?
I don't know.
This back trail drops down into Beaver Camp. I think you might like it there.
Is it a deal?